Okay, now you sit down for designing. Now this fellow Patka was saying that pattern is a higher level of abstraction, fine. Now what? Then you start looking, adapter, decorator, and there is a whole list, iterator, and then you see your solution. Where? Because first, for a solution the problem is to be clear. And most of the time the problem is not clear. And how to solve that problem is a very difficult thing. Saying that we should apply patterns. I'm going to list down certain activities which you should do daily. See, it's no point talking about patterns and software architectures if we cannot use it daily. It is something which we should use daily. A pattern a day keeps entropy away. I'll come to it. As daily what we'll do, use it for designing something. Think which patterns you can apply. Can I use adapter? Can I use the decorator pattern? And at the end, after 3 hours, oh man, I never used any pattern. Don't worry, I'll tell you one story. You may be already knowing it. One farmer was going to the town, so he said to his son, that see, these apples are there. I want you to separate big apples from small apples. So he said, big apples from small apples. Okay, specification was perfectly given. The whole day that fellow worked hard. In the evening the father came and said, where is my son? So there was a heap of big apples and a heap of small apples. And then he came and mixed the two apples. The son got very angry. What is the whole point? I worked the whole day and you mixed it. He said, that was not the point. I wanted you to remove the bad apples. That was my goal. But by giving you this target, I achieved something else. You removed the bad apples. At least on those grounds, start using patterns. Whether you will be able to use pattern or not, that is secondary. But the thought process which you cultivate when you are using patterns, your designs are going to come out better. And this is not first, when I used to speak this 7 years back, I had no statistics backing it. And there are so many people now in our alumni who use patterns in day-to-day activity. And they are seeing the worth of the patterns. Communication becomes very easy. Testing becomes very simplified. So patterns are very elegant units of construction. Well, patterns are everywhere. So we saw pattern is a solution to a problem in context. Point number 1, bullet 1. Bullet 2, pattern is a unit of construction. Let's move ahead.